Fold. I watch the other players as I size them up. The next 43 to 42 minutes, I play tight aggressive.
Silence.
So we're looking at 2 hours and 37 minutes, something like that into the game. I talk smack.
I got another 10 minutes and I gotta go.
The last 12 minutes, I'm riding high. I gotta have another, like, cart here to keep all the chips.
Ow! What's the score so far? Rob, are you keeping track?
Not really.
If you ever want to get in, let me know. You can take my seat.
I like that.
Is that legal in poker? Is there a designated hitter rule in poker yet?
What's that? If you bring in a substitute?
Yeah.
Bring in the left-hander?
Yeah, things aren't going so good for you. Tag team poker would be interesting.
It would be. Or you can do like a Ryder Cup kind of alternate shot kind of thing. I play the flop, you play the turn.
Yeah?
I bet on the river.
Well, if it's you and me, then...
Yeah, I don't like that idea, actually.
No.
Mac is first act.
Oh, we got to go back to them. Okay, it's an ace-6 offsuit from Macaulay.
Let's make it 6.
Mac raises to 600.
Sarah's got a 2-6 offsuit, and she's folding.
Sarah folds.
Kevin with a queen-8.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
Neil Flynn, jack-8.
Neil folds.
I like all those folds. Now it's up to Ricki.
And Ricky's got... She's got Kid Dynamite.
I'll call.
Kid Dynamite. In honor of Jimmy J.J. Walker. 2 jacks.
Flop is 5 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, tray of clubs. Ricki is first.
Ricki's got the best hand now with a pair of jacks.
Kid Dynamite, Phil.
All right.
I bet 600.
She's got Kid Dynamite. She bet 600. And the Dynamite's exploded.
Ricki
Dynamite.
Ricki takes it down.
This is fun.
My uniform's not dirty yet. Little sports analogy there? I need to get in the game, or else I'll just have to slide on the way home and get my uniform dirty, pretend I played. Anything? Yeah?
Sarah's first act.
And Sarah's got a 2-8 and folds. Mr. Kevin Nealon has an ace-3 of hearts.
I'll raise.
Kevin is raising.
600.
Kevin raises to
Ace-king offsuit.
600.
I'll re-raise.
Neil is re-raising.
Yeah, 600 more.
Neil is re-raising to 1,200.
And Ricki is going to fold.
Ricki folds.
Macaulay with a queen-jack offsuit.
Mac folds.
Great play from Macaulay. Facing a raise and a re-raise, that queen-jack can't be the best hand.
Just you and me, buddy.
I know. Like the old days.
Oh, so I'm going to call that.
Kevin calls, 2 players.
Six of clubs, 9 of clubs, jack of diamonds on the flop. No one flopped anything, but Neil still has the best hand here with the ace-king high.
Take it easy.
Kevin folds.
Any of those look familiar? Like, do they have relatives in your hand?
Tell you what I'm going to do. Silence. Fold.
Kevin folds. Neil wins the pot.
That was strange. All right. If you don't want to play, you can check. Folding on a turn is not a good play.
No.
No. I think even you could master that one.
I screwed up.
Oh.
I had 2 aces.
Uniform's dirty, man. I got in the game. All right. My name is Neil Flynn, and I'm playing for the historic Genesee Theater. They are bringing a state-of-the-art live professional theater to my hometown of Waukegan, Illinois. When I was a kid, we played a lot of war. I later strongly suspected that I was cheated. I played in a weekly game, showbiz types, it was dealer's choice, and eventually Texas Hold'em started to be called more and more. I don't think I'm a good liar or bluffer, despite being an actor and pretending as we do. I always like to start by folding. My buddies give me the nickname the Human Cheetah. Once I got a bad beat in the game and I was upset and I went outside and ran a 100-yard dash in like 8 seconds. And plus, I came back with a cheetah. I tell you what, here's my main motivation for trying to win, and that is to stay out of the loser's lounge, and the reason is to stay away from Foley, is his name? He strikes me as creepy.
Blinds are still 100, 200.
Kevin is first to act.
Take it easy.
And Kevin has pocket aces.
I would like to raise.
Kevin is raising.
This is the best hand possible to start, Dave.
12.
Now, when he had ace-9 earlier and ace-3 earlier, he just raised it to 600. Now he's raising to 1,200.
Neal folded.
Now.
Now it's one.
Ricki folded. Mac folded.
And she's got a king-queen.
Sara folds. Kevin wins the pot.
300. Don't vary the size of your raise with the strength of your hand. You really want someone to play with you when you have aces.
That was a good raise.
I guess I bet too much on that one, huh?
Or just enough. Try it again next time, no matter what you have.
That's why I did that?
But
Do you think that was a good thing to do?
If I could play poker, I'd be sitting there.
If I knew how to hold a mic, I'd be over there.
Well, there you go. Ricki is first to act.
Ricki's got an ace-2 offsuit.
I'm in.
Ricki's raising to 600.
Macaulay, 10-7.
Mac folds.
You gonna do that every time I fold?
Sarah's got a queen-9.
Sara folds.
And Kevin has king-ace.
Another great hand for Kevin.
Raise. 12.
Kevin is raising. Kevin raises to 1,200.
Queen-5.
that magic raise to 1,200 is going to work.
Neal folds.
And will work every time, so continue doing it.
Call.
Ricki calls.
And Ricki's going to call quickly here.
The flop is queen of hearts, 5 of spades, 8 of spades. Kevin is first.
And that's Neal unhappy. He would have flopped 2 pair.
Still the same cards.
Now, Kevin missed this flop completely. But yet the texture of the board should lead him to believe that Ricki doesn't have a piece of that. So he should probably try to bet about half the pot here.
6.
Kevin bets 600.
6 is not enough. 6 is a weak bet.
I'm going to raise 6.
And I think Ricki picked up on that weakness.
We get 4 more cards, right?
Look how far Kevin's leaned up over the table. When he had those aces before, he leaned way back in his chair.
Robert, come here for a minute. I'm just trying to read your face.
They have to add up to 21 or less.
What are you in 12?
I raised 12, yeah.
Raise. And what do you have? What do you have? And I'm in how much so far? About 12, 18,000.
Ricki's trying to represent that she has a queen in her hand, even though she has the worst hand and no pair. This raise has really put Kevin in a bad spot. And Kevin's going to lay it down. Ricki has bluffed him out with no pair. Good play from Ricki Lake. That's the power of position, folks. When you're last to act, you can really push your opponents around a lot.
Does Kevin Nealon have any shot at that 100 grand from the net zero internet $250,000 prize pool?
Okay, so I'm not a very good player.
Kevin's trying to pretend he doesn't know what he's doing.
Does he or doesn't he?
When we come back, we'll test Kevin with that probing question. Hello, welcome back to Celebrity Poker Showdown, coming to you from the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, where we're watching celebrities play poker. And there's not even a membership fee. Now, before we get back to the action, let's take a look at the chip count.
I'd pay $1,000.
I'm sorry.
Ricki Lake's our chip leader. She's got 13,300. Sara Gilbert's in second with 10,900, but Neal Flynn's right on her heels with 10,600. Fourth place belongs to Macaulay Culkin with 7,800, but Kevin Nealon's right in there with 7,400.
$1 and $200 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Now that little white disc on the table is called the dealer button. That person will be last to act on every round of betting. That's the best position to be in at the table.
Because the last person to act has the most information.
That's correct.
They get to watch. They get to
Exactly.
size up their opponents.
Exactly. I'm so happy you've been listening to me, Dave.
Mac is first to act.
Ace-3.
Mac folds.
And Macaulay's playing very tight in the early goings. That's fine. The blinds are small. He's trying to get a feel for how the other players are doing at the table. I know he's a pretty experienced poker player, so.
Ace-Jack for Sarah.
Let's go 600.
I love it when these players are first to come into the pot. They come in for a raise. That's very good here in the early going.
Kevin with a 2-4. Fold.
Kevin folds.
7-6.
Fold.
Neal folds.
And Ricki Lake has pocket 4s.
I'll call.
Ricki calls. 2 players.
Very, very good friends going at it here.
Yeah, friends for 20 years, I believe, but they've never played together.
The flop is queen of diamonds, 8 of hearts, tray of diamonds. Ricki is first.
It's pronounced 3, by the way. 3.
Actually, in poker, it's trays and deuces.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I sit corrected.
But if you want to call it 3, it's all right.
Now, what are the queens called? Quoos? I'm just trying to learn the game. Just trying to learn the game. Don't want to look like an outsider.
$500.
Ricki bets 500.
Nice aggressive betting from Ricki. She is not afraid to put chips into the pot, even though she doesn't have a great hand.
Sarah folds. Ricki wins the pot.
Ricki takes it down with a pair of 4s.
Fine way to treat a friend.
Bobby, you ever get that anybody ever tell you look like Pat Boone? You get the Pat Boone thing a lot? You're the second person today.
As you can see, we've changed dealers. I don't know why we do that, but we do that.
They get tired.
Is that it?
Yep.
Kevin is first to act.
It's a union thing, I'm assuming. 8-2. Let's fold.
Kevin folds. Neal folds.
8-10 of diamonds.
I'm out.
Ricki folds.
Finally, you're out.
And we got a 3-6 from Macaulay. Call.
Mac calls.
Finally in the pot. The crowd goes wild.
Ace-4 offsuit for Sarah, and she checks.
Sarah checks.
People aren't liking the conservative play.
Deuce of spades,
Nice.
queen of diamonds, 7 of spades. No one flops anything.
I'll check over to you.
Mac checks.
I'll bet 1,200.
Sarah bets 1,200.
That's certainly enough to make Macaulay lay his hand down. Sarah's going to win the pot here.
Nice.
I'm Sara Gilbert, and I'm playing for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. They're a group that raises money to help find a cure for breast cancer. I'm very competitive. I definitely have the personality that could get very obsessed with this kind of game. I'm going to raise it.
You are crazy. You are crazy.
I probably underprepared for today. I sort of skimmed through some of the books. I started to realize it wasn't helping, but kind of hurting, so I just am relying on old skills. I get a little scared when somebody is playing very aggressive against me, and don't tell this to any of the other players. That was a good raise.
You could afford to lose some of that pop.
I would like anybody to be first to the loser's lounge but me. I will pretend to be a good loser on television, but you guys can know that secretly I'm not happy about it.
For this next hand, we're going to hide all but one player's whole cards and see what you, the home viewer, would do if you were a moderate to well-known celebrity playing poker on TV. That's right, it's time to join in the national craze called...
How would you play it?
All right, Dave, we're going to be playing along with Kevin Nealon here. We're in the big blind. The blinds are 200, 400.
Pocket 7.
Okay, so I'm not a very good player.
I'm sure you're good at things. What are you good at? What are you best at?
Losing.
Neal is first to act.
And what's Neal got? We don't know what Neal's got. This is crazy.
Mix it up, I'll fold.
Neal folds.
We're trying to look for tells here.
I'm in.
Ricki's in.
I'm going to raise to 1,200.
Ricki is raising to 1,200.
Call.
Mac calls.
They really love Macaulay, huh?
Yeah. Why shouldn't they? America has watched him grow up, and they only want the best for him.
Sarah folds.
I call.
Kevin's calling.
I like calling here.
3 players. The flop is Trey of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, Queen of diamonds. Kevin is first.
We flopped a set of 7s. That's a fantastic hand.
That is good, right?
We should be worried about a diamond coming on the turn of the river, so I'd like to see Kevin make about a pot-sized bet here.
In the hole. In the hole. 12.
Ooh, he only bets
Kevin
1,200.
bets
There's over 3,600 in the pot. And Ricki is going to raise us. Wow.
Mac folds.
How much do I need?
1,200 more.
The only hand that's going to beat us is a flush, and we have a lot of outs, even if she has a flush.
Kevin's just calling.
Turn
5 of spades. Now, that can't possibly have helped her.
Now we should go all in.
We got to go all in here, Dave.
12. 12.
Kevin bets 1,200.
24.
Ricki raises to
Does
2,400.
she really have a flush? We got too much money in here to fold, though. If she's got a flush, she's got us beat unless we can make a full house on the river.
I should go all in, huh?
We're pretty happy now because she didn't call quickly. She probably doesn't have a flush.
Kevin re-raises.
I got to put her on like an ace-queen with the ace of diamonds or something like that.
Go, Ricki. Go, Ricki.
Ricki calls.
We're going to get a look at Ricki's cards here.
Kevin shows a 7 of hearts and a 7 of clubs. He has 3 7s. Let's see what you have, Ricki. Ricki shows a 9 of spades and an 8 of spades. She has a straight draw.
Now, Ricki's got more chips than Kevin, so even if she loses this pot, she'll be in.
Let's see the river. River is a 9 of clubs.
3 7s are going to hold up. Kevin Nealon flopped a set of 7s and played them great. Wow.
Solidly back in the game.
Very solidly back in the game. He's our new chip leader with that pot. He's gone from worst to first.
And deservedly takes a sip from his strawberry daiquiri.
If you guys at home played this hand and doubled up, then you played it very well.
Yeah, and for you kids at home, the daiquiri is a good starter drink.
I know what happened there. You took Kevin's move. You raised to 1,200, and he didn't like that. That's a Nealon. You tried to pull a Nealon, and
Kevin's trying to pretend he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. Look at him counting his money. My money.
750,000, 751,000.
Ricki is first act.
It's going to take me about an hour to clean up over here, Robert. Let me...
We're going to be here a while.
No.
Ricki folds.
She's got to shake off that last hand.
Mac folds.
Sarah's got a queen 2.
Fold.
Sarah folds.
And Kevin's got an ace-10 offsuit.
I will go 8.
Okay.
Kevin is raising to 800.
3-5 for Neil.
Lordy.
You got to play.
Do I? Well, yeah, it might be a first, so okay, I'll call you.
Neil
Now,
calls.
Neil is calling here to play position. Means he thinks that acting last is going to give him an advantage.
The flop is 8 of spades, 4 of clubs, 4 of diamonds. Kevin is first.
Check.
Kevin checks.
Check.
Neil checks. Turn is a queen of hearts. Kevin is first.
Will you check if I check?
It's possible.
Kevin's still got the best hand.
Depends on if that queen helped me.
Check.
Kevin
bet
checks.
$1,200.
Neil is betting $1,200.
He's not betting because he thinks he has the best hand. He's bluffing completely here.
You could have that crap pot, my friend.
I'll take it. Good
Kevin
luck. Good
folds.
luck.
Neil
Thank
wins
you.
the pot.
Macaulay's just waiting to make his move. I know that.
Biding my time.
Biding your time.
I'm Macaulay Culkin, and I'm playing for the Autism Coalition. They're a group that helps with families who have autistic children. I love anything. I'll play backgammon, chess, cards, anything. Basically, I spend a lot of time on sets and things like that. So the Teamsters always got a kick out of teaching the 6-year-old kid how to play poker. Hold'em's come on recently. It's very addicting. I'll cheat at Candyland, but not at cards. That's kind of where I draw the line.
I screwed up. I had 2 aces.
It is fun to make funny people, you know, shut up, basically.
That's the last time I'm going to fold, though.
Every table needs the comedian, so you watch out, Kevin. Neil Flynn, yeah, we were up in the green room, and he was just totally ignoring me. I can sense the fear.
Just to mix it up, I'll fold.
Sara Gilbert, you know, you never know. You have to always watch the ladies. They're always the tricky ones.
This is fun.
Ricki Lake and I, we actually went to the same high school. I've heard a lot about her over the years, and frankly, I'm not impressed. I think my best asset for the game is just always getting pocket aces. That's going to be my plan, and, you know, I'm usually at my best when that happens.
So far, Macaulay Culkin has been lying in the weeds.
I don't trust Macaulay.
Is this coiled viper about to strike?
Great.
And if he does, will his bite be deadly?
Thank you, America, for understanding my pain.
Kevin knows how to deal with it.
Welcome back to the Palms Casino in Las Vegas, which, by the way, is a clothing optional resort. Or so I keep telling people. I'm Dave Foley, and I must have done something right in a past life, because here I am sitting at this desk with poker expert Phil Gordon.
I'm actually the lucky one.
No. Oh, we're the cutest couple on earth, aren't we? We've got players out there all trying to grab $100,000 out of that net zero internet prize pool. Now, Phil, who's in the lead so far?
Kevin Nealon is, Dave. He took that big how would you play it pot from Ricki Lake, and now he's got $15,400. Neil Flynn's in second with $11,300. Sara Gilbert's in third with $10,500. Ricki slipped to fourth with $7,000 even. Macaulay Culkin's currently in fifth place with $5,800 in chips.
$200 and $400 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
One time I was playing poker in Reno, and it was about 3 in the morning, and I got nothing. I just thought it'd be a good idea for a story, but I got nothing. There's no story. I was never in Reno. I've never been in Reno.
Shot a man, people believe, just to watch him die.
I once shot a man just to watch him die. Then I got distracted and missed it. That's a gag from, I think, did on the Kids in the Hall show many years ago.
Mac fold.
And it's the king, queen.
Remember that time you stayed in, though? Wasn't that great?
Isn't that great? Let's raise to 800.
Sarah raises to 800.
Jack-9 of spades for Kevin.
Why is life so hard? Call.
Kevin calls.
And it's an ace-2 of diamonds for Neil Flynn.
Re-raise 600.
Now, that re-raise is not a big enough re-raise here. Everyone's going to be able to call that.
And Ricky's got a queen-7 off suit.
Ricki folds.
What, nothing? Nothing?
Sarah calls.
Thank you.
Check.
Kevin calls. He's starting to
I thought I might be able to get away with that.
Yeah.
3 players.
Give me what I have.
The flop is 4 of diamonds, 10 of spades, 8 of hearts. Neil is first.
800.
Neil bets 800.
That is not a big enough bet. If he wants everyone to fold, he's really got to make a significant bet there.
I'll make it 1,600.
Kevin's got a straight draw. He needs a 7 or a queen to make a straight.
Call.
Kevin calls.
All right, Kevin's got the Jack-9 now. It's very clear when he calls so quickly that he's got a draw. Sarah should know that he's on a draw. Really, the only draw possible is either Jack-9 or 9-7, so she should be able to put him on a straight draw.
But will she get away from her hand, which might look good to her?
If she's going to make her hand, it could be very dangerous for her. The queen comes on the turn of the river. She's going to make a pair of queens, but Kevin's going to make the straight.
Call.
Neil calls.
All right, we check from now on, all right?
Yep. 8 of diamonds on the turn. Neil still has the best hand with the ace high.
Check.
Neil checks.
Check's good.
I think Kevin's got to take a free card here and try to get a 7 or a queen on the river.
We check from now on. What is this?
It's a little thing called poker, my friend.
Created a monster.
Check.
Kevin checked. River
Queen
is the
of hearts on the river.
Nealon
Great
first.
card for Kevin Nealon. He's got the straight in the best hand.
Check.
Neal checks.
Unfortunately for Sara, she's made a pair of queens.
3,000.
Sara bets 3,000.
Hard for her to get away from this hand.
That's a lot of money.
6,000.
Yeah, good raise.
Very exciting.
Kevin raises to 6,000.
Call.
Wait a minute. The action's on Neal.
Sorry.
Well, I think we know what Sara's going to do.
Jumping the gun.
I would have folded. It didn't influence my...
Neal folds. Sara calls. Let's see.
Can't blame her for that. She's got the top pair and a very good kicker.
Sara has a king of clubs and a queen of diamonds. She has queens and eights with a king. What does Kevin have? Kevin's has
got the
a
straight.
jack of spades and a nine
Oh,
of
that does
spades.
not bode
He
well
has
for
a
my pick.
queen high straight. Kevin wins the pot.
I am in trouble.
This is for you.
Sarah's first act.
She's got a 2-4 diamond
Sara
and she folds it.
I have so many chips, I can't get them away.
And Kevin has an ace-9 offsuit.
Oh.
Well, I guess he's too busy packing his chips.
9-10.
Neal folds.
Look at you and me. Let's see.
And Ricky's got pocket aces.
I'll call.
Ricki calls.
Ricki just limped into this pot.
Mac checks. 2 players. The flop is 6 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, 6 of spades. Ricki is first.
She should check here and try to get Mac to bluff. Oh, she's really acting it up now. A lot of Hollywood going in on this hand.
800.
Ricki bets
She's going to bet 800 and try to look unhappy doing it, but Mac has no hand.
Sorry.
Mac folds. Ricki wins the pot.
I don't trust Macaulay. I'm telling you, he's going to come back. We were playing last night. We were out in Reno. And,
Blinds are 200, 400.
Kevin is first act.
And Kevin's got a 4-10 of clubs.
fold.
Kevin folds.
Neal's got a 2-8 and he folds.
Neal folds.
Queen-8 off suit.
My fault.
Ricki folds.
Macaulay's got a 10-3 of diamonds.
Mac calls.
Now it's up to Sara, who's the short stack of the table. She's got 1,500 in chips.
Got a Queen-4.
Okay, I gotta go all in.
All right, Sara Gilbert's all in.
This is your pick.
I know, I'm very disappointed about it, too.
Sara, come on, Sara!
This is a nice aggressive play from Sara. It's important to take a stand while you still have some chips to do some damage.
All in.
I don't want to double you up.
Mac folds. Sara wins the pot.
Sara hangs on.
Wow. Slow and steady wins the race.
And Sara's now up to 1,900. She needs to continue to be aggressive, Dave. She's down but not out. I mean, we've had bigger comebacks than this, so anything can happen.
Neal is first act.
Alrighty then.
5-7 off suit.
Neal folds. Ricki folds.
And a 3-5 off suit.
Mac folds.
And Sara has a Queen-10 suited. All
There
in.
she goes, yeah. The problem here is that she's up against the chip leader, and Kevin has a huge stack here. It's not going to cost him all that many chips to try to bust her, so maybe he's just going to call.
You owe me one.
2 jack of clubs.
It'd be cavalier to try to bust her with this hand.
How much is all in?
1,500 more.
$1,500.
More.
Charity dollars.
Well, you got something else worked out with you. I made a better deal.
Nice move from Sara, all in again. That's exactly what she needs to do.
Kevin folds. Sara wins the pot.
Sara's now up to 2,300.
Rebuilding.
Struggling here.
Sara's aggressive play is paying off.
Yeah.
She's basically doubled her stack in the last two hands without any chance of going broke. All right, Dave, blinds are still 200, 400, and Ricki Lake will be first to bet.
And Ricky's got a 6-queen offsuit.
Ricki folds.
Jack 4 offsuit.
Mac folds.
Sara has a
Sara
9
folds.
something. 8-9 for Kevin Nealon.
And Kevin's going to fold from the small blind. That means Neal doesn't even have to look at his cards. He gets a walk in the park.
200 American dollars.
Did you hear that one where the guy, well, this actually happened.
This is true?
I was out in front of the casino, and this guy came up to me and goes, "Hey, pal, you got $500? My wife's got to go into the emergency room, for admittance fee." And I said, "How do I know if I give you that $500 you're not going to spend it on gambling?" He said, "Oh, I got gambling money." Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
King 9 for Macaulay Culkin.
Mac is first to act.
Race.
Yeah.
9-10.
Mac raises to 1,000.
3-4.
Sara and Kevin both folded.
I hope America understands my pain.
Neal folds.
Thank you, America, for understanding my pain.
If Ricki folds here, Mac might win his first pot.
He's got 3-6.
She's going to let him have it.
Mac wins the pot.
Macaulay Culkin has finally won a hand, and we are finally about to get some company in the Loser's Lounge.
It's going to be a shift in landscape after this hand.
This is kind of moment of truthish, isn't it?
Moment of truth.
Can you handle the truth?
And we're back at the Palms Casino Resort, and we've got famous people out there playing poker for charity, and they're all chasing after the biggest piece of that net zero internet $250,000 prize pool. So, Phil, old bean, let's say we have a look at the old chip count.
All right, here's the chip count. Kevin Nealon's way out in front with 27,200. Neal Flynn's in second place with 8,300. Ricki Lake's in third with 6,600. Macaulay Culkin's in fourth with 5,600. And Sara Gilbert, my pick, needs to get lucky. She's down to 2,300 in chips.
$200 and $400 blinds. Double up and deal.
Sara Gilbert, who you may have seen on 24, has pocket 10.
And she moves in.
All in.
There she goes. She's doing exactly what she needs to do.
Sara raises all in.
23.
23.
Sara raised 2,300 all
And
in.
Kevin Nealon, who played a part in Daddy Daycare, folds.
Kevin folds.
Neal Flynn, very
my
funny
old
in Mean
friend.
Girls, also folds.
Neal folds.
And it's pocket queens for Ricki Lake, who got her start in Hairspray.
2,300 total.
20. Okay, so 20.
Ricki Lake.
Party Monster Macaulay Culkin has pocket 8.
He was in Party Monster.
Yes, he was in the movie Party Monster.
23 total.
I tell you, Macaulay's coming out from behind. This is where he's making his move.
All right, Mac calls. We have 3 players.
That is not good news for Sara. She really only wanted to play this hand heads up. And Sara's only 18% to win this hand before the flop.
The flop is King of Diamonds, 9 of Spades, Jack of Diamonds.
Wow, that is really bad news for Sara. Only the 2 remaining queens will give her a straight and a winner. If a 10 comes, that's no good because
That gives
Ricky's
her
going to
the
have a straight.
Ricki is first.
That's a pretty hand right there. That's what we call in the business a King 9 and a Jack, Robert. King 9 and a Jack, K9J.
You are a quick study.
See if she's scared off by that king on the flop. Now, Ricki is first to bet. Any subsequent betting will be put into a side pot that only Ricki and Macaulay can win.
$1,000.
Ricki bets 1,000.
Do it. Gotta fold it.
Okay, Mac folds.
All right, Macaulay's going to fold now. Ricky's going to get those chips back that she just bet.
We need to see both hands, please. Turn them up. Sarah shows a 10 of hearts and a 10 of spades. She has a pair of 10s and an inside straight draw. Ricki shows...
Sarah has only a 10% chance here.
Diamond.
Still telling me to go all in,
queens
huh?
and an inside straight draw.
I
need a queen.
Ricki has the best hand.
But you've got 2 of them.
Turn is a 5 of clubs. Ricki
Sarah's only 4% to catch a queen. That's your only out. No, not going to happen.
Jack of clubs. Ricki wins the pot.
Oh, no. My pick is out.
Oh.
Sara Gilbert, let me down.
But we got company. We got company coming. Let's tidy up the
but
play.
I'm not happy about it.
We better clean up and get our trousers back on,
I
Phil.
know.
I was set up to lose.
Ah, there you are. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. Thank you for coming and visiting with us. Come on in.
Okay.
Come on in.
All right.
Come here.
this
Come up
way,
here.
okay.
Why? Yeah, why be so antisocial?
It's true.
You know, I mean, you were on top of the world for a while there until you came against Kevin Straight.
I know. I think in 2 straights. Or no, then the queens.
Yeah, the straight and then the queens,
right.
yeah. And then it's your friend Ricki that finally put you out.
I know.
That's going to add some tension to the friendship.
It's true. I don't think I'll ever be able to let that go.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but you were Phil's pick to win tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he really thought. Yeah, well,
that's almost as good as, winning, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of your work as an actor.
Oh, well, that's good, so I always have that to rely on.
Yeah, they can't take that away from you.
But I still feel like I played well. I feel like I just got bad beats, is what I'm going to say.
The good news is also that you're still getting $5,000 for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation.
That's great,
which is a great charity. They do a lot of great work around L.A. raising money for breast cancer.
Right. So
not for it, really, against it, really.
Exactly.
They're really pretty steadfastly against breast cancer.
I vote no.
Yeah.
I say if you're going to pick a side, vote no.
Yeah. Well, why don't we go back at the table and see how your former friend Ricki Lake is doing?
Sounds like a good idea.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Pressure's getting to you, Nealon. Not easy up in the lead, is it?
Can't keep it up.
Tough being top dog.
All right, Dave, blinds are up to 300, 600. This is really where it gets interesting. The blinds are now worth winning. I expect them to start playing a few more hands and really start going after it.
Well, why don't we just start at this point? Really just wasting everybody's time.
Ricki is first act.
King 9 for Ricki. She folds.
Ricki folds.
10-7 for Macaulay.
Mac folds.
Kevin Nealon's got a 5 and 10.
And he's going to fold. Another walk in the park for Neal. Neal doesn't even have to look.
Little victories, $300 at a time. I'm going to get right back in this thing.
My fortune is dwindling.
By $300, Kevin. You got 27,000.
That's 56 packs right there.
Neal small blind. Mac is first act.
And Macaulay has a Jack 5, the spade.
Mac folds.
Kevin Nealon has an 8-7 off suit and he folds. Neal has an ace-10.
Raised 1,200.
To 1,800.
And she's got an ace-9.
I'll call.
Ricki calls, 2 players.
3 of spades, queen of clubs, 4 of hearts. Neal's got the best hand now with just the ace-10.
I will bet 1,200.
Neal is betting 1,200.
And this is going to be tough. The only way Ricki can really win here is to raise all in and really force Neal to make a decision. But it's tough to do with no pair.
This show was on how long, Ricki? It's like 10 years, 11 years?
11 years.
That's a long time.
This feels like 11 years. I'm out.
Ricki folds. Neal wins the pot.
Tough, man.
Your pick's doing much better than my pick, Dave.
Yeah.
I thought you were, like, you doing your code there. How long was it? 10 years? 11 years? I think Ricki will do well if there's a scandal that breaks out at the table. And I'll be the first one to start chanting her name. Kevin Nealon is like a bobcat at the table. Unpredictable. He may check, he may raise, he may fold. He may open your cheek with a claw. I wouldn't say that Macaulay Culkin is small. I'm 5'11 and a half, which puts Culkin at about 3 feet. It doesn't make him less than human. I wouldn't go that far. He seems nice, but I'm not sure he speaks English.
All right, Dave, Kevin Nealon's first to bet. Blinds are 300, 600.
Fold or almost?
6 offsuit, he folds. Neal's got a queen jack.
Make it 1,200.
Neal raises to 1,200.
Look, he's waking up.
Here we go. Yep.
Rick, he's got ace-4 suited.
Coming up from the rear.
You said 1,200, right? 1,200. So I need, okay, that would be 800 plus 4.
Ricki calls.
Queen 7 offsuit.
Mac is re-raising.
He's going all in. That's a nice aggressive play there. Macaulay loses his pot, you won't be home alone long. Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. I may have lost, but I didn't make that joke.
Yeah.
Mac re-raised to 3,000 total, 1,800 to call to Neal.
There's going to be a shift in the landscape after this hand.
Yes, there may be. I'm going to use my can-do attitude. What that means. And fold. And, and do something else. 1,800? 18 to call. Yes, Mac.
Neal calls.
Let's have at it.
Moment of truth.
Yeah.
Colin.
Ricki calls.
And Ricki calls. Three-way action. This is bad news for Macaulay. He's only got a 17% chance to win this hand.
Come on, Matt.
The flop is ace of hearts, 9 of diamonds, queen of spades. Ricki is first.
Ricky's got the best hand with a pair of aces.
I'm betting 2,000.
Oh, my God.
Now, that bet is going to be in a side pot with her and Neal. Matt can't win that 2,000. He's all in.
You're so pleased with yourself, aren't you? Miss Lake. That is your name.
Which lake were you named after? There's not a Ricki Lake, is there?
There's not a Ricki Lake. Makes you
Neal
superior
calls.
at poker. Bring it on.
I'm glad I'm not in this hand right here.
The turn is an 8 of spades. Ricki is first.
I'll make sure. Yeah, I'm doing another 2,000.
Ricky still has the best hand with a pair of aces. Mac's only card that can help him's a 7. And Neal needs a 10, a jack, or a queen to survive.
This is kind of moment of truthish, isn't it?
Neal should get away from this, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Sorry, time. I know I'm taking a long time. I'm trying to remember where I left my keys. Ricki, I'm confident of what I have, and I'm going to go all in.
Neal is raising.
But he's going all in. It's back to Ricki. Neal has her covered by $100. Neal's got $100 more than Ricki does.
Someone's going home, or at least to the loser's lounge.
Neal raised to 5,400.
Do I have enough?
In.
Who wants to count them up for me?
She's playing with my chips.
You got 3,300.
Oh, what do I do?
Well, that's up to you. Do you want to call?
He's all in.
Oh, my God. This is good TV.
Now, can all of them go out now?
No. There will be a winner here.
Because then we can get up to the ghost bar early.
That would change. That's what I have.
Oh,
I have
All right.
even to survive either way. Left.
Let's see all 3 hands.
It's a very good
Turn 'em
time to have an ace.
Max shows a queen of clubs and a 7 of spades. He has a pair of queens.
Got the ace.
Ricky shows an ace.
Mac needs a 7, Neal needs a 10, a queen, or a jack, and Ricky needs anything else. Ricky's going to scoop this pot 74% of the time.
He has a pair of queens.
Oh, the 7. The only thing he's saving is a 7.
So far, Ricky has the best hand.
Jack, a queen, or a 10.
Let's see the river.
Jack, a queen, or a 10.
River is a 7.
Oh, 7. Macaulay's not out.
Wow.
Macaulay's not out. He caught 2 pair on the river. Neal, however, is down to the felt. We have no eliminations on this hand. And Ricky's got a monster stack now. Wow. 7 on the river. That's a great river card for Macaulay. Audience is on its feet. Okay, now Ricky's going to win the side pot. That's all the chips that were bet between her and Neal. And Macaulay's going to win $3,000 that he had times both the other players. So he's going to win $9,000. Neal is not going to win a damn thing.
No, what's he down to?
Neal's down to $100.
$100.
Chip and a chair, folks. This is it. There's my chip, there's my chair.
Nice, nice, nice.
Woo!
I know.
Tripled up there.
You guys did really well in that hand.
Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
That was very gutsy.
Can Neal Flynn come back? He's literally down to a chip and a chair.
Time to tighten up.
Probably not the best strategy, Neal.
It had to be of a certain level, and it got there.
Is Neal about to get... And we are back here at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, where the Losers Lounge has received its first guest this evening.
You got to rub it in every time.
I know. Well, you know, somebody had to come first. Somebody had to be here, or else we'd be here forever. And Sara Gilbert is our first guest in the Losers Lounge. I know it seems a little solitary right now, but I'm pretty sure we'll have somebody else in here soon. Right, Phil?
Hopefully it'll be your pick.
Well, all right. Well, how about we have a look at the chip count and see how soon Sara will have some celebrity company.
I'm sorry, Sara, you have 0.
I know, it's all right.
Kevin Nealon, still our chip leader. He's got 26,300. Ricky Lake has climbed back into a respectable second place with 14,600. Macaulay Culkin's in third with 9,000. And poor Neal Flynn is down to a single chip, a chair, and a prayer. He's got one $100 chip left.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Oh, no. It's time to tighten up.
Neal is first act.
It had to be of a certain level, and it got there. Let's go.
All right, now Neal's only got $100. Yeah. He has no choice. He's just going to put his chip in the pot and hope to win.
Neal goes all in for $100. It's $600 to call to Ricky.
I'll sit this
Ricky
one out.
folds.
They're the same as each other. No, wait, they're not.
Colleen's got a king 6 of clubs.
Put your money in the pot.
Get 12.
Mac raises to $1,200.
You're throwing some balls.
Kevin Nealon's got a Jack-King offsuit.
Let's make it 24.
Kevin re-raises to $2,400.
All right, I'll see it.
Mac calls.
Side pot of 300?
All right, we got yet another side pot, Dave. Neal Flynn's all in. He's all in for 100, so he can win 300.
All right, Neal is all in for the main pot. We have 3 players.
All that?
No, that. That one.
Give me what I've got.
The flop is ace of clubs, 9 of spades, trey of diamonds. Mac is first.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Mac checks.
Kevin Nealon still has the best hand with the ace, king, jack, 9-3.
Check. See you, yeah.
Who's in?
I'm a bystander.
I hate to do this to you, Neal, but I'm going to go...
He's already all in. You're not doing nothing to him.
Yeah.
24.
Kevin is betting $2,400.
I'm all in. All in.
All right, Mac folds. Kevin wins the side pot. Let's see both hands, please. Turn them up.
You got an ace?
Kevin shows
still got
a
me
king
beat.
of diamonds.
Give me one of those.
Jack of clubs.
Or a 7 and a...
Neal has a 10 of hearts and an 8.
Neal's got about a 25% chance to win this hand from here.
High. Let's see the turn.
Little baby chips.
Turn is a 7 of spades. Kevin still has the best hand, but Neal has an open-end straight draw.
All right, that gives him an open-ended straight draw. He needs a 10, an 8, a 6, or a jack.
Let's see the river.
It's going to happen.
And river.
Oh, 9 of hearts on the river. Our 2 picks have been eliminated back-to-back, Dave. Here comes Neal Flynn.
All right. Which means there's 4 losers in the losers' lounge.
Knock him dead. Bye, buddy. All right. I don't know. I know she had an ace. But she's been playing with less hands than that. I walked into a firestorm. What can I say? Oh, dear.
Neal, welcome.
As I might.
You were my pick to win.
Yeah, in a sense, I was my pick to win.
Well, why don't you sit down next to Phil's pick to win?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So clearly.
How's it feel back here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's better now that you're here.
Yes, thank you.
And Phil and I are both out of the money on the pool.
I am. I apologize. I know what I was walking into there.
Yeah.
But she had played hands earlier that weren't as good as she was representing, and I was praying this was one of those times.
You were hoping she wasn't going to call you.
I played all right.
You played tight.
Like everyone says, didn't get the cards.
Yes.
But yes, I did play tight, maybe too tight.
And the thing is, you still get $5,000 for the historic Genesee Theater. $5,000 should go, help out a little.
Exactly. We'll put up one production, maybe.
So so what are they bitching about? They're getting $5,000.
That's what I say.
You took the time out of your schedule to try.
I sure did.
So now we're going to go back out to the table for more poker playing.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
All right, we're down to 3. Macaulay Culkin will be first to bet here. Blinds are still 300, 600.
And Macaulay has Jack, Queen of clubs. 2,000. He gets a standing ovation if he even reaches first chips now.
Mac raises to 2,000.
Ace 3 offsuit and
wow, tight fold from Kevin.
7-3 of clubs.
I had 2 aces. Come on.
Don't be seduced by the suitedness of this hand. This is not a good hand. She folds.
Mac runs the pot.
And Mac's going to win the pot.
Remember Sara and Neal?
Yeah, I do.
They were great people. Great people. Good people. Good people.
They're wishing us well right now.
Kevin actually believes that when you lose, they kill you. So he really is missing you.
That is not the case, right?
Yeah, no, it's not the case.
Okay.
No need to leave.
That's a relief.
Kevin is first to act.
And Kevin has a 7 Jack of clubs.
Folds.
Kevin folds.
King 7 of hearts.
Remember when Neal had just $100 chip left?
He misses me. Can you tell?
Oh, that's amazing.
2,000.
Ricki raises to 2,000.
Macaulay's got an 8-6 of clubs.
Not a great hand here.
In the hole. Oh, that's golf. Sorry.
Ken, I'm sorry, folks.
Mac folds.
And Ricki steals the blinds.
Very disappointed in you. Very, very disappointed.
What can I say? 8-6 isn't holding up.
Blinds still 3 and 600.
Robert, how long have you been working here?
Mac is
First day. First day working here?
And Macaulay's got Kid Dynamite. Pocket jacks.
2,000.
Mac raises to 2,000.
Jack King for Kevin Nealon.
Call.
Kevin calls.
Queen 2 offsuit for Ricki.
I hate eating my $600 bucks.
Ricki folds. 2 players.
All right, Mac's got the best hand before the flop, but no longer. King of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, 7 of hearts on the flop. That gives Kevin Nealon a pair of kings. Kevin's got the best hand right now. He should move all in.
What was the last time?
It was 2,000.
And force Macaulay to make a decision for all his chips.
6,000.
That's enough to put Macaulay all in. Nice bet there. Trying to figure out if Kevin has a king or not. Certainly looks that way from the way Kevin bet, but Mac doesn't know that.
He's not supposed to say, because that'll give it away. Robert, you have been working here for how long? First day. First day. Yes. Thoughts? Thoughts? You're wonderful. You're wonderful.
Kevin wins the pot.
All right, Macaulay lays it down. That's a good decision.
Kevin.
Now I'm starting to feel guilty.
Why is Kevin feeling guilty? Is it because he's the most inexperienced player at the table and the chip leader at the same time?
I made a mistake. How much are these chips worth? Am I still in?
See if this beginner can hang on to his chip lead when we come back.
You're giving me crap, Bobby.
Wait, that doesn't... Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas, home of Celebrity Poker Showdown. Now, we've lost 2 so far from the table. And, well, we haven't lost them entirely. They're right here. We know where they are. But why don't we take a look at the chip count and see how the remaining 3 players are doing, Phil?
Why don't you just count these?
Oh, Phil.
Sorry, Dave, I have no idea what got into me. Kevin Nealon's still at the top of the list. He's our chip leader with 31,400 in chips. Ricki Lake is in second place with 14,000, and Macaulay Culkin's the short stack of the table with 4,600 in chips.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Ricki and Kevin are going to try to just pick off Macaulay.
Kevin is first act.
Kevin's got ace-5 of spades.
He wants to put pressure on Macaulay.
I'll go 12,000.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that would be a lot of pressure.
How much are these chips worth? I'll go 12.
He's going to bet 1,200. That's
220. Why do you make this so hard on me, Robert? Trying to help you. I'm going to go 2 purple and 2 red.
$2,700.
Kevin raised to 1,200. That's official.
I'm out.
Ricki folds.
Jack-6, off
I didn't do
suit.
it yet.
Audience anticipating.
Mac folds. Kevin wins the pot.
I know.
All right, Kevin Nealon's using the power of the big stack. Putting a lot of pressure on Macaulay, and Macaulay's got to just take a stand and try to double up.
Ricki is first act.
And Ricki has a 4... What was that?
4 something, and she folds.
And it's a queen-6 there for Macaulay.
No call.
Mac calls.
9-4.
Fold.
Kevin's going to get a look at the flop for free here. He's already got 600 in the big blind.
Ooh.
I made a mistake.
2 players. Flop is 6 of hearts, 8 of spades, 7 of spades.
Mac's got the best hand now with a pair of 6s.
Am I still in?
You are technically still in, yeah. Let's say 8.
Mac bets
Now,
800.
Kevin's got a straight draw. He needs a 5 or a 10 to make a straight.
I will raise that.
I knew he hit his unders. He hit his unders.
Mac thinks that Kevin hit an 8 or a 7 on the flop.
3 purple. 4 purple. 4 purple, and how many reds? Robert? Whatever you like. What is the double of that? What is the... Oh, he bet 800. Oh, 4 reds.
Go, Forrest. This is embarrassing. Does the guy have any math skills?
All right, Kevin raises 4 purple and 4 orange to 2,400.
And it worked. The bluff worked. Mac folded the best hand.
A kid like Macaulay obviously has not much experience in the world. He's had a privileged life. Apparently all his brothers look just like him. If I beat him, I'll probably break my knees or something, but it doesn't matter. I'm not walking, and that's probably one of the reasons why. My strategy against Ricki Lake is to distract her by bringing up dysfunctional topics, hoping that she'll forget about the card game and start taking questions from the audience.
Bring it on!
Ricki Lake's got nothing on me.
Go, Ricki. Go, Ricki.
I think most of those people out there at that table are out of their environment, except for LDL. That's my nickname. That's the bad cholesterol. Even if I lose, I'm staying at the table.
Yes!
I'm not going to take that walk. They're going to have to pry my cold hands off that table, because I will not take that walk.
For an $800 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
Blinds are up to 400, 800. Macaulay's almost all in already. He's only got about 2,600 in front of him.
Poor bastard.
He's just going to have to pick a hand and just move all in and hope to double up. Really has no choice.
You ever work at a sushi bar? That's my other job, man.
Mm-hmm. That's where Bobby met Nick Cage. And of course, we all know they recently married. 7 Jack.
Kevin folds.
You're giving me crap, Bobby.
2 6 of diamonds.
$2,000.
$2,000 bet. That's essentially putting Macaulay all in.
King 6.
I'd go with this hand if I were Macaulay. And he does. Macaulay's going to call.
600 more. 600 more.
Now, Macaulay's a 72% favorite before the flop here.
Call, let's see both hands.
There is going to be mayhem in the audience if he loses this hand.
And Ricki has a heart of stone, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's icy. No mercy from Ricki Lake.
That's good. Well, she saw the worst of humanity for 11 years on that show of hers. So she's pretty hardened.
Oh, a deuce on the flop is horrible. That's unbelievable for him. He only needs a king now.
So far, Ricki has the best hand with a pair of deuces. Let's see the turn. Turn is an ace of hearts. Ricki still has the best hand with a pair of deuces.
Come on, River, one more time. Oh.
River is an 8 of clubs. Ricki wins.
No, not going to happen. Here comes Macaulay Culkin.
There you go.
Ricki Lake took him out with a deuce 6.
Right, we got robbed.
What can I say?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. Come on. You remember these guys.
Hi, how you doing? Oh, hi, darling. Well, here I am.
Well, but you know you were the crowd favorite. That much.
Yeah, that was all right.
They cheered for you every time you put a chip in the pot.
I know,
geez.
I was trying to play tight. I was trying to play tight. I just wasn't getting any cards. That's all. You know.
won their sympathy.
I did.
Yeah. And
finally.
You know, and the other good thing is that the Autism Coalition is going to get $5,000.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, you know, I did my best.
And thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure having you. And you know, we still serve in here.
Sweet. After that.
So actually, can we get you an order now?
Sure.
Anything? This is Jennifer.
Hi.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Good.
Anything for you? A beverage? Whatever you were.
Straight, please.
And I guess now we're going to go out. We're going to go out to a commercial, and then we're going to go back and watch the final 2.
Welcome to the Palms in Las Vegas, Nevada, for more Celebrity Poker Showdown.
We're down to just 2 players at the table. It's heads-up action. This is when it all gets exciting. This is when it gets personal. All right, it's Kevin Nealon against Ricki Lake, and I'm sure now, Kevin, you're probably as startled as America is right now.
I got to tell you, I'm beside myself.
Yeah.
I never thought I would come this far, where it would be me and Ricki. Mano.
Now, one of you, and only one of you, is going to win this chip, the silver chip. I'm going to show it to all the cameras. Here, let me bring it over here. There we go. You see that? Now, only one of you can win this because we could only afford one of these. It's bravo. You know, because they wanted 6 gay guys on the other show, but they had to cut one. If you win this, that means you're the champion. You get to go to the championship game and a chance to win the gold chip and the biggest share of the Net Zero Internet $250,000 prize pool for your charity. Yeah. Fun. You're gonna
fun for animals, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to spay and neuter a lot of cats and dogs with that kind of money, or I'm assuming that's what they do, or is it more of a taxidermy thing?
Well, you know what? It's taxidermy, and then they spay and neuter them. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money.
You can never be too safe.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to spay and neuter teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers. Yes. So the best thing is probably for me to get the hell out of the way, hand it back over to Robert Thompson, who right now doesn't like me anyway. I mean, look at him.
I love you, Dave.
And wish you both good luck, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Here we go. It's down to a heads-up battle, and Kevin Nealon has a 2-to-1 edge. He's got 33,300 to Ricki Lake 16,700.
For an $800 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
Now, Ricki's a slight underdog here. She's about a 2-to-1 chipped underdog. She's still got plenty of chips, and the blinds are small. That's very key for her.
Kevin is first.
Now, Kevin is the button here. When you get heads up, the button is the small blind.
He's got a Jack 4.
Oh. Ricki's going to get a free $400. I think it's important, David, that the next time Ricki plays a big pot, that she show down a good hand, okay? She showed down 6 deuce and a bunch of crappy hands in a row. And I really think the next time she plays a big pot, she needs to have a good hand. Because Kevin sees that she'll play any 2 cards.
Maybe. I'm not sure Kevin's really been paying attention.
Ricki is first act.
The 7-ace offsuit.
Any ace is playable when your head's up, but you play it for a raise.
2,000.
That's a really great bet.
Raises to 2,000.
Kevin's got Jack 5 offsuit.
Well, and that's exactly why you raise. You want to steal that 800 in the big blind. Ricki Lake's won 2 in a row.
I know Kevin's going to make me laugh.
Which lake were you named after?
I don't know if he's going to beat me.
There's not a Ricki Lake, is there?
I want Kevin Nealon to go home before I go home, that's for sure. I'm a really sore winner. I am. My money! I'm really competitive. I don't want to, I don't want to make myself look bad. I want to be gracious. I want to be humble.
Ricki wins the pot.
Man, it's going to be fun to rub it in their faces.
I'm due. Bobby? It's 4. Kevin? Yes, sir.
400 in the small blind, 800 in the big blind.
Kevin is first act.
Kevin's got an ace-2 of hearts.
36,000.
36,000? Did he mean that? No.
In Vietnam, Kevin had an injury to the eye that adds another 0 to everything.
36,000.
36,000 was a little bit of an overbet.
Which is why he signed that $2,000 a week contract on SNL.
I think big. I think big, Robert.
Out.
That's going to be big enough to steal the pot. Kevin takes it down. And this is typical for a heads-up battle, Dave. It really takes 2 good hands at the same time to develop into a big conflict.
Yeah. Or to juggle.
When you're the chip leader, you want to really try to chip away from your opponent. But when you're the underdog, you need to take more chances, apply more pressure, and really try to double up. That's the key.
Obviously, I'm very lucky. I don't know how much these chips are worth. I fold when I should be checking. Is that a pretty good scam right there?
He's also played his cards pretty well, I think.
Ricki's first act.
And Ricki has an ace-3 of spades.
$3,000.
Ricki raises to 3,000.
Good bet from Ricki.
3-6.
Don't expect to see Kevin play this hand.
Fold?
Yeah, he's going to fold it. Ricki takes it down.
Ricki wins the pot.
One of the important things to do is not to vary the size of your raise with the strength of your hand, okay? You don't want to give away, if you bet a lot when you've got a weak hand, and don't bet so much when you've got a strong hand, your opponent will pick up on that immediately, and you won't be able to bet effectively.
What about Macaulay Culkin, man? Didn't get any good cards.
Pulled a 7 when he needed to.
He's had other breaks in life, though.
Kevin Nealon's got a king and an 8 of clubs.
$4,000.
Kevin raises to 4,000.
Ace-king.
Wow, what a great hand for her.
I'll raise 4,000.
Ricki re-raises to 8,000. Kevin calls. The flop is tray of clubs, king of spades, 5 of hearts. Ricki is first.
Both of them have flopped a pair of kings. Ricki's got the best hand, though, with the ace kicker.
All in.
Ricki bets all in.
Wow. Oh, no, Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Phil got excited.
Kevin's got the top pair, but his kicker's no good. It's going to be very tough for him to get away from this hand, though.
Yeah, when you got the low kicker, you got the river dancer. You got the rock cat against the river dancer.
How much is it, Bobby?
We're finding out.
Break it to me easy. Hey, what about me? I got to tell you, I've been watching Ricki play, and I know she doesn't have anything.
99.
Yeah, nice read, Kevin.
9,900.
How much is it?
9,900.
$9,900. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to call.
Kevin calls.
Uh-oh. Wow. Ricki is a huge favorite to double up here and take the chip lead. She's 83% to win from here.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Good?
Thank you. Thank you. Change. All right.
All right. Let's see both hands, please. Turn them up. Show and tell. Don't be bashful.
King.
Whoa.
Okay. He's only 17% to win. He's going to need an 8.
All right.
Ricki got all her money in with the best hand. This was a fantastic play from her.
That's a good hand. I need an 8.
Here, let's see the turn.
Here's a turn card. Ricki can't even look. 7 of diamonds on the turn. Only an 8's going to save Kevin.
He still has the best hand. Let's see the river.
He's only 5% to catch that 8.
River is an 8.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. This thing is over.
Wow.
Wow. What a river card for Kevin Nealon. Ricki did the best she could to get all her money in with the best hand.
My, oh, my, oh, my. My, oh, my. I know. That was a startling end.
You know?
And you were stuck on the river. He took you to the river and he drowned you there. And
I guess you got me back, Mac.
you still get $5,000 to ruin a few teenagers' weekends.
Thank you.
That's all right, isn't it?
Thank you
all right.
very much.
And I got it. Now I turn slowly to the man who surprised America. Yeah. You thought you read her on a bluff. Turned out she had the ace king, and then wow, an 8.
That's
you
correct.
got the 8 on the river, and that 8 gets you this faux silver chip. And a chance to win a full gold chip.
I just want to say that none of us are any better than the others. You know? I mean, I'm just happy to be in this group that were nominated to play.
You know, I'd like to say, aren't we all just happy to still be celebrities?
Yes.
So I'm going to say, so from here at the Palms in Las Vegas, and on behalf of my co-host, Phil Gordon, I want to say good night, and that's all we've got for you. You're going to go on to try and win the biggest share of that net zero internet $250,000 prize pool. And remember, whoever said to come, whether you win or lose, was not talking about poker. Good night.
Next Sunday, everything's wild with a monster surprise. Celebrity Poker Showdown, next Sunday at 10/9 Central.
Only on Bravo.